The last batch of fire officers received today their letters of promotion and badges. In the ceremony held at the Port of Spain City Hall, Chief Fire Officer Roosevelt Bruce said this is the largest batch to be promoted in this nation's history and assured they would all be paid for the period they were acting. Here's Melissa Dasrath.
It was a red letter day for the 241 fire officers who were promoted today, many of whom have been in acting positions for 10 years or more. Now they are called upon to move forward with courage and determination into the rank of fire sub-officer, mindful that, to whom much is given, much is expected. Chief Fire Officer Roosevelt Bruce said in some cases fire officers died while waiting for promotion. This ceremony, he said, served to legitimize them to perform their function. And he promised they will be paid for the time they were in an acting role.
I know that some of you would have acted in the rank of sub-officer for a considerable length of time. Some of you have not been paid the acting allowance. We have already started preparing the approvals for persons acting in the rank of sub-officer and substation officer. So these approvals will come, and you will be paid for the time you were acting.
This was the last batch to be promoted for 2016. General Secretary of the Fire Service Association 2nd Division, Ashton Cunningham, encouraged them to manage their troops and to motivate them. But he said none of this would have been possible without the moratorium on the merit system that prevented so many from being promoted while they went through an intensive application process to meet the criteria.
This day happened only because those parties just mentioned came together and agreed on a moratorium in order to make this day possible. Without that moratorium, I am sure 2016 would have completed and there would not have been any promotion, at least at the sub-officer rank. I'm positive of that.
For some, it was a little too late.
This is my 35th year as an officer in the Trinidad and Tobago Fire Services. I've just been promoted to the first level supervisory rank, which is fire sub-officer, and I'll be leaving within 2 weeks. Right now I'm on pre-retirement leave. So I spent 27 years of my life fighting fires.
In addition to promotions to fire sub-officer, Kenny Gopal, Cyril Yates, Cecil Davis, Marlon Smith, and Darrell Riley were promoted to Assistant Chief Fire Officer. A handful of Divisional Fire Officers and Assistant Divisional Fire Officers and Fire Station Officers were also promoted. Only a few vacancies remain unfilled, something which the CFO hopes the amended order merit list will help to address. Melissa Dasrath for CNews.